You got yourselves a SHARTNEY marriage, y'all. All of your work has paid off because you likely created this. You likely made this monster happen, okay? They probably just would have remained awkward friends that had secret crushes on each other until the rest of their lives. Y'all did it. Y'all made it happen. And it's been 3 long years since the last SHARTNEY video, and I will keep calling them SHARTNEY because that's their name. And so now you're basically an old person like me. I'm almost 40. And so right before my 40th birthday, I'd like to make another video called Dating Coach Reacts to SHARTNEY 2. You know, at my eulogy, I want everyone to be reading everything about me and then say, he made famous videos like Dating Coach Reacts to SHARTNEY 2. And then you'll hear like cries from whimpers from the back of the room, some old long lost lover or some old long lost SHARTNEY viewer. They got married. This is SHARTNEY, baby, and they're really, well, that's the thing. At first I thought it was a joke because everyone was posting like, oh, they got married today, and it was April 1st, and I was like, something's off about this. But then I looked at the photos and I went, maybe they're doing a double bluff now because they've bluffed so long. Let's do a double bluff. Let's post our real relationship on April Fools. It is genius. But isn't it weird that like the internet, there's no legitimacy to anything anymore. We don't know if anything's true. Like I could not be real. In fact, I could be AI. My name is Anthony Resinello, by the way. I'm a social and relationship coach. I teach social skills, confidence, happiness, and relationships to people like you. Back long ago, before I knew anything about YouTube or Smosh, I just started making YouTube videos, reaction videos, and people started saying, you have to react to Shane and Courtney on Smosh. And I got so many requests, I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then it ended up being like a really big video. And hopefully I was able to like teach some real relationship skills to you in that video. Today, I would like to do the same exact thing, except for this time, I'm going to look at their more recent videos and see if Shane and Courtney have developed their relationship on their Smosh videos whatsoever in the past, you know, about year. I think I'm looking back about a year. So let's get into it. Wait, before we get into it, I just want to say, if you want to suggest me any videos that I should react to in the future, the way it works is the more suggestions I get about the same thing, that's the likelihood, ups the likelihood that I'm going to actually react to that subject. The best way you could do that is you can go into my Discord. The link is in the description. And if you just do it in the YouTube comments, it's harder for me to like look around and see what people are interested in. Go to my Discord. Actually, there's really sweet, kind people there waiting for you to make friends. My Discord's all about building relationships, learning how to improve your confidence and social skills. Everybody there is really, really nice. They represent the kind of brand that I put out on the internet. Now let's get to the video. All right, I thought we would start with the last video that I did and like the conclusion. I want to see where I left off, basically. I want to know what I thought of their relationship, see where I was right, see where I was wrong. Also, I put on a hat because I just looked at my hair and I should not have done that to you guys. What was going on?
I'm not seeing a lot of attraction between each other. I see a huge, very strong, amazing, beautiful friendship. But if I was gonna say anything, I would say maybe Courtney is the one, and I'm just gonna come up with some kind of story to match my assumption right now. I think maybe Courtney is the one that really wishes she was in a relationship with Shane.
Man, I'm
and
boring. How did you guys get through this?
She keeps it to herself because Shane never budges on showing any attraction or any interest in a relationship. And her,
Let's speed up. This is slow.
that I think is mostly because Shane is not interested in a relationship with Courtney. He could be, and he could be just hiding it because, like I said, he seems to be good at holding back how he feels, while I think it's very easy to tell how Courtney is feeling at all times. They look so alike and they act so alike, so I understand now why everyone wants them to be together. They look like the perfect potential couple. Does that mean they have to be? No, it doesn't. I am gonna go with probably about a 2 on the probability of a relationship scale, or that they're attracted to each other. About a 2 out of 10. Maybe a little bit. I'm not seeing a lot, and if it's anything, it's going to be definitely more on Courtney's side. Hey, thanks so much for coming today, guys.
All right, so there you have it. I think what I was feeling was that hard no vibe from Shane the whole time. Like he wasn't giving anything to Courtney, where I feel like now I'm starting to remember when I was watching, I remember Kourtney showed a lot of interest towards Shane. And then I saw somebody comment on my video recently after they got married. Shane wasn't interested until later on or something like that. You know, we never really can know. I emailed them, by the way. No response. No response. I didn't think I was gonna get one. They're famous. I'm a nobody. I'm nothing. I'm so happy that they are married, supposedly, because they do have so much chemistry. They are so seemingly good for each other. And so this is great. Let's watch some recent videos and see what we could learn. Like, they have such good improv, they have such good chemistry with each other that I think you could take from them and like bring it into your own relationships. You know, the way that they flirt, the way that they banter. And also, let's see if they're truly, truly in love with each other.
Read.
Witch.
Anyway,
I'm
not a witch.
You're a witch. A
Dude.
sandwich.
Yeah, I am 100% a sandwich. That's my brand.
That's all right.
Already, this is perfect chemistry. Just the way that they laugh with each other. No man laughs like that with a woman that he's not in love with. Now, I'm just exaggerating, I'm being hyperbolic, but it's also true. The way he's just so full of life and so full of love, that laugh, it's like, like no guy laughs around a girl like that. Unless they're hooking up.
Never. We like very rarely do anything just us two. It's because it's too
We rarely
awkward.
talk. We rarely talk.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Because if we so much as say hi to each other, SHARTNEY fans poop themselves.
I was going to say, SHARTNEY fans actually shark themselves.
In this video, Kourtney says hi to Shane. Clearly they're married. The SHARTNEY conspiracies are pretty enjoyable, I will say. I, for years, have gotten DMs being like, I know you and Kourtney are dating. I see the signs.
Yeah, I think the weird ones that I get are like, if I ever look like cute or sexy in a photo, they'll be like, how does Shane feel about this? Like as if I need your permission.
I want that comment.
By the way, this video came out right after I released my video, which is interesting because I knew it came out 3 years ago and then I put it in a playlist because I'm going to be watching all this. And I noticed that my video came out right before theirs.
I want that comment on every single thing that ever happens. Any news headline, it's just like, oh yeah,
Yes.
A swarm of locusts have hit India, and people be like, wonder how Shane feels about this. just anything,
God.
just wonder how Shane feels about that.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, I even started the Courtneyan has started to rise.
There's a version of almost everything.
Yeah. I've seen you and Olivia get
Shay
ships
Livia,
together. Shay Livia.
is a thing.
Yeah. I used to like talk a lot about like, or I think forever ago in a YouTube video, I was like, oh, like you can't ship us. It's weird. Like we're basically brother and sister. But like, I don't feel like I agree with that now. Like that feels weird to say in the sense of like, it doesn't like you.
Okay. I'm sorry. No two people that are in a relationship are able to lie that well. And why would they want to anyway? It just makes no sense why they would want to lie. Nobody that's in a relationship, dating, hooking up, you can't be that good a liar. I think I was right. I think they probably did not start dating until a little bit later after my video came out. And they work together, they spend all their time together, they have ridiculous chemistry with each other. Like laughing like that with somebody when you guys are in your respective houses over a Zoom call, that's unusual unless you guys know each other so well and you have that perfect chemistry. And then why would you not want to get together? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, we have the most amazing chemistry. We're both extremely good looking. We even look kind of alike. We work together. We live near each other. But no, we're just gonna be friends. Yeah. No, just friends. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to date somebody in like Cambodia, somebody that's like across the globe. You know, it just seems like something exciting that I'd like to do. It feels so eventual. And I think all of that pressure that they had to get together, I really do think there is something to that. I think it was Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, and Jennifer Garner was saying, as the news articles started coming out, we started getting affected by those news articles. And we started to like weirdly felt ourselves being pushed towards those narratives because the whole world wants us to.
What I think that I've learned is that scrutiny in your private life puts a pressure to make something happen. You feel a pressure to hurry up and get married because you think that'll end the are they engaged, are they not? And that's true in the reverse as well. If you are, if there is any inkling of trouble, or if the tabloids decide there's trouble, it can create trouble.
You guys could have made SHARTNEY truly happen. If it is a real marriage, again, you guys have to really believe and understand that they did release those photos on April 1st. I mean, it is the day to pull pranks on people. That being said, those photos looked real. Why would you go through all that work to prank people? And so the mystery continues. I don't think I've seen any updates on them since, have we? Since that April Fool's Day? Let me know in the comments.
Sometimes fans think that like we are all best friends and that we actually all do hang out every day, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people just don't know. And
Sure. Drama.
our YouTube life is a very separate thing from our home and our personal lives. And like obviously some of us hang out a lot, but like others, like it's really no one's business. But also just ultimately people, it's a reminder of like, yeah, people really have no clue what goes on. And it doesn't, I think it's, since it's not something that hurts me. As long as it's something that doesn't hurt me, I'm like,
It's
yeah.
ultimately, yeah, they're not saying negative.
Wait, I had this in fast speed because my other video was in fast speed, but I didn't even notice. So they're slow talkers as well. Okay, what I'm gathering from what Courtney is implying here, because it sounds like she's trying not to obviously say what their personal lives are, but it sounds like these two were dating other people during this time. And I think that's what it was. And so perhaps if this April Fool's thing is true, maybe it became the perfect moment where they both weren't dating. Because I've heard about that before. You know, there's stories, I forget what celebrity story said like, oh, we were friends for years. We were always dating other people. And then out of nowhere, both of us were randomly not seeing anybody. And then one night it just clicked and we kissed. So that could be what's going on with them.
I used to ship Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. Like I get it. Like I was
Larry. If you want to watch my Larry video, just click the white little flag that popped up above. She was a Larry. Aw.
I was a directioner.
Larry is completely wrong. Like Larry is so untrue that it's like, it hurts me to see millions of people so in belief.
As friendships and as relationships and everything are, it's so much, there's just so much more going on or not going on. It's like, yeah.
Right, anyway, we get the idea. So this was a very telling video for me because, I'm sorry, I really don't think they were dating at this time. I truly don't. Just off of this video, it's too real. There's no way that they could be holding up some sort of lie, like if they were secretly dating or even secretly hooking up while talking like this. It's just too real. So if they did truly get married, which now I'm not even so sure, it was not starting here. I have a feeling my theory is right so far. Either one or both were dating for many years. They held some sort of secret attraction for each other. They both found themselves single at the perfect time, and then something happened.
You're gonna see each other for the first time.
I'm turning around.
Yeah, turn.
Turn around.
Whoa.
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 Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to put the voice to the face.
Yeah.
So, listen. We're the two white blonde people on the show.
Right.
This is Netflix's wet dream.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Will you marry me?
What is he gonna say?
I just have a connection with someone else.
What? No.
Chance.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hines, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is.
Cheese. Ha.
Jeez. It's been a minute.
Yeah, haven't seen you since the callback.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we met in an audition.
I guess you could say that.
Okay.
Movies and TV. Catch me in Hollywood.
Is there a dry heave
We
in
were
there?
walking all the way over to the iCarly set, and I was like, wow, that swoopy blonde hair looks so good on that shaky, nervous boy. You look like a skater that got lost in a windy Hollister.
Wow. Right.
Action.
You have a bright future.
I'm 31.
Me too.
He would hang out in the trailer and dry hump. It was my first dry humping experience. It was very romantic and intimate. You're saying I'm too random for so random?
I think you might have been a little too random.
God, their chemistry is incredible. What else do I need to say?
Okay. I'm gonna go with
Courtney.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That is correct.
So if someone else picked this, someone else has very, very similar taste to Courtney, but I wouldn't know who that is based on this. So I'm gonna say Courtney. Xanadu, good movie. Courtney will like try to convince people to watch it, but she'll be like, "It's dumb. Like you won't like it. But you should watch it. It's fun." And I actually think it's like a good movie. I think it's really fun.
Shane is guessing everything about her, which is really weird. Like, they have to be very close to know all of this stuff, but also the fact that he's seen this random old movie. I mean, yeah, I guess I've never heard of this movie before. I watch a lot of movies. There's a lot of similarities going on, which tells me that they probably do hang a lot in their free time.
I mean, Courtney talks about RuPaul at least once a day, you know. So it's Courtney. Boom. I don't have to look. That ass. That ass. Oh, that ass.
Don't say it.
Oh, that ass.
I get the hype, y'all. I kind of want them to be married too. Oh, they're so cute. Even in this shot right here. I do have to say that I don't watch Smosh, and so I don't know how Courtney reacts to other people when she's laughing or when she's having a good time. But Courtney sure keeps that eye contact onto Shane every time they're having banterous times and having fun together. I get it. You know, honestly, it's just gonna be the same thing. There's no point in me watching more and more videos. They have great chemistry. What do you want me to say? Yes, there's little tiny moments, just like they were saying in the podcast. Yes, there's little tiny moments where there's like little cute looks at each other and glances, but you really can't tell that much. The thing that I learned the most from is that podcast. That told me a lot, but also that was 3 years ago. So much must have changed. I am going to really do like a deep dive on their marriage announcement April Fools thing right now. I just want to see what's going on. I want to look at the legitimacy of these photos because, guys, they can't keep playing you like this for so many years. It's just not nice. All right, so now it says April 2nd. I thought it was April 1st. Anyway, let's check this all out. It says, Happy April 2nd. They are looking into each other's eyes. Shane has this kind of smile like they're joking around. Courtney has a more serious look on her face. Shane, it must be windy because Shane's little suit thing has popped up, or he has just a largesse tuchus. They're not actually embracing right here. But what if it was somebody else's wedding and he was the best man? No, but she has like a little head thing on. Okay, what are we looking at here, y'all? I mean, it looks like a candid shot, not much to see. She has a bouquet. She's in the bathroom. Here's a question, and I think this is a serious one. Is that a real wedding dress that she would wear to her wedding? Hey, I think it is, but all I'm saying is it doesn't look like the normal wedding dress, right? Wedding dresses usually have like all this stitching or something like that. That doesn't seem exactly like a wedding dress, but I don't know. I don't know what the kids are looking like these days. All right, here we go. That's not a real kiss, okay? Number 2, I don't see anybody except for them. I see a bouquet. I see something that doesn't look exactly like a wedding dress, and I see a suit. Let's keep going. And I don't see a real kiss. Okay, now we see people. We see somebody filming. All right, this is what I'm calling. This is a Smosh video. It's just, there's not enough people, there's not enough setup for it to be like a real wedding. This is a Smosh video that they're filming, and now that I look back here, this looks like in between takes. They're supposedly doing their wedding photos, but again, that just doesn't look like a wedding dress. So that's that. All right, let's go to next. All right, this will be the last of posting these to the feed for me. Thanks so much for all the love over the last few days and embracing something we've kept private for a long time. It's a weight off. Oh my goodness. We appreciate your continued respect of our private life and will continue to share what we feel comfortable with in our own time. Love you and can't wait to keep making you laugh with my friends. That feels real. You know what? I don't care if you think my hair looks bad. Something's off, guys, because I don't see any like family photos with other people. And then the other people in the photos, maybe you guys know who these are, but like, I don't know. They don't look like, usually at a wedding you see old people, right? I'm just seeing all people that are the same age. This does not look like lover embracing. This, like, look at that hand on the knee. This just feels very not in love. This looks in love. This doesn't look in love. The hand. The faces do. Again, not a lot of people in these photos. There's a close-up here. We have a random child, which could signify some sort of family thing. And then we have just a meal. This could be a wedding meal banquet thing. Okay, now we have, like, they went to the sequoia trees or whatever and took a photo. So that tells me something. They're in the same outfit though. Oof, this is hard. All right, is that all there is? Obviously, okay, there's another location. So the fact that there's many locations tells me that this is more than just a video that they did for Smosh. And now they're showing past photos of themselves, which shows that, like, this is kind of what married people do. In another outfit, and there's a proposal. Now, by the way, they do look great. And I kind of love Courtney's wedding dress in this because it's like, I like that it's not this huge, big, crazy gown. Oh, man, this is crazy. They're so good. They are not nice to you. Why would they do this to you? Why would they play games like this? It just creates more questions. I don't have any answers, but if I'm really gonna go try really hard, let's look back into what Courtney said again. We appreciate the continued respect of our private life, and we will continue to share what we feel comfortable with in our own time. Thank you so much for all of the love over the past few days. They didn't say that they're married in this. She did not say that they were married. They did not say that they were married. Man, this is so hard. After looking at all the Instagram, the fact that we see Shane proposed somewhere random, the fact that we see them in their wedding outfits in different locations. That's an interesting one to me because it's the same outfit. They don't look dirty whatsoever, but like they went to the beach, they went to the redwoods, they went, like, you see them at some restaurant, you see them in the church, you see them on outside the church, presumably on like a ledge or whatever, looking at a view. All in the same and then you see them kind of like in the tall flowered grass or something like that. Because of the proposal photo that's grainy, that, like, I have been that person. I have been the person that was hiding for my best friend while he proposed to his now wife. To me, if anything, that's right there is the reason why I would believe it. The only thing that I could say is that they are making a SHARTNEY April Fools marriage. And at the end of the video, they're going to say, we're just friends, or whatever they'll say, or they won't say anything and they'll just keep you on your toes still. If we do not see a SHARTNEY Smosh video in the next 2 months on one of the Smosh channels, my guess of them being married goes way up. And obviously, if we do see a video, they tell us that it's a prank, or they heavily imply that it's a prank, then it'll be a prank. But as of now, from here on into the next 2 months, so today is Thursday, April 18th, in like June, mid-June, if there is not a SHARTNEY joke marriage video by then, they're married. That's my guess. Because that photo right there, why would they put all of the effort into joking for April Fools? Like, especially when we saw on the podcast that this is something that doesn't interest them 3 years ago, right? So my guess, final answer, somewhere in the last 3 years, they both became single because they were probably dating people here and there, maybe not serious, some were serious. They became both single. Their friendship turned into something more one night. Maybe they were watching a movie, their thighs were touching, they looked at each other, and then just ba-boom. And that was it from then on. And they started dating within the past 3 years, and it turned into something serious, and here we have it. 2 months from now, if they do not have that video, I do believe they are married 99%. But if you notice, there is no word anywhere of we are married. 2, there is no family in any of the photos. There's only adults that are around their age. There's a random child, don't know why he's there, but that could be some sort of family thing. I don't see any old people in the background. So it's really hard. I just can't see them going through all this to just prank you guys when they know that you want it so badly. So I'm going to say yes on the marriage. So that's basically it. Get back to me in the middle of June. Get back to them in the middle of June. See if there is some sort of SHARTNEY Smosh video? If not, you got yourselves a SHARTNEY marriage, y'all. All of your work has paid off because you likely created this. You likely made this monster happen, okay? They probably just would have remained awkward friends that had secret crushes on each other until the rest of their lives. Y'all did it. Y'all made it happen. Now, by the way, I just want to let you know, did you see that chemistry, like that incredibly funny chemistry that they had in the videos that I was watching with each other? That's a learned skill. Yes, they're definitely born with that talent, but to get it to that high level, that's a learned skill, right? And so you could go take an improv class and learn how to have great banter with somebody. With me, I didn't do that. I read books. I read like an improv book, but I also just studied conversation and worked my ass off on being a good conversationalist all throughout my life. And what I did is I created a free conversation course that you guys could have for free for a month. Now, this conversation course doesn't only teach you how to have like just amazing, fun, super funny conversations with somebody. It teaches you everything you want to know about a conversation. How do I express myself? How do I ask questions? How do I know if I'm talking too much? How do I know how to change the subject? Like, how do I keep the conversation moving? How do I ask somebody out? All of these things, literally everything you could think of, is in this conversation course. I made it because I really do believe that like social skills, relationship skills is the most important skill you could ever have in your entire life. Past basket weaving, past playing the guitar or banjo, I really do believe that social skills are the most important skill you could have for your life because it helps you have the relationships that you want in your life, whether that's personal, right, friends, romantic, getting into a beautiful relationship, marriage, whatever, or business and becoming a successful person. So now I made a little loophole for you to get this course for free on Skillshare because Skillshare like wants to charge you after the end of the month, and it's really annoying because it's like, who wants to wake up and then see a charge and you're like, oh my god, why did I pay for that? So what you do is you click the link in the description or you scan the QR code below, and then you sign up for the trial, you put your credit card information in, and then as soon as you sign up for the trial, just hit cancel. Just remove your credit card. You still keep the trial. It's great. I don't know why they do it that way, but they do it that way. If you do like Skillshare, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot of great Skillshare courses, and you can continue watching Skillshare. This is not a sponsored ad. This is me giving you my free course. It's like over 6 hours. You're going to learn everything. So if you feel awkward around people, you ever feel like, I don't know what to say around these people, handled. Never have to worry about it again. I wish I had this when I was presumably your age, presumably you're younger, presumably there's no 40-year-old people watching SHARTNEY videos, reaction videos. So you're probably in your early 20s and still figuring out, wait, I don't know how to say this around these people. I don't know how to act around these people. I don't know how to ask somebody out. I don't know how to continue and turn this into something more, blah, 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 blah. This course is for you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking a chance on me and my YouTube channel. And if you want to see more reaction videos or just learn good dating and social skills and confidence skills, here's the place. Click the subscribe button, click the like button. Thanks so much, everybody. And thank you for not making fun of my hair too much. Bye.
Approximately 10 hours later.
All right. Well, sorry I'm eating some nuts. Don't take that the wrong way. This commenter told me that People Magazine actually confirmed their marriage. So, all right, look at this.
Sorry, my phone's really horrible. It's going to be blurry and messy the whole time. But look, in a statement to People on Wednesday, Miller, 28, confirms that they did in fact tie the knot. Shane and I indeed got married on March 29th at the Santa Barbara Courthouse. It's so wonderful to be married to my best friend. Is it weird?
Is it weird that I still kind of don't believe it? Do I have like food on my... I'm eating lunch. Is it weird that I still kind of, like a little bit of me is like, is this still a prank? You play with our heart. It's like the boy who cried wolf. You play with our hearts too much. Now we're not going to believe it all the time. We pretty much know what the answer is. That's the video. Thanks, guys.